What's up everybody, Hisham Hattab here, back with another video, another drawing video. And today I'm gonna take it a step back a bit just to move forward more. And I'm gonna ask the question of why do I draw? So when I started drawing, whatever that I was, like into, like in terms of movies. I would draw characters that I like. In terms of video games, I would draw characters that I was like, oh, that I grew up playing, and I'm like, you know what, I want to draw this character, I want to draw that character. And so I drew a lot of stuff to practice. So I drew based on what I like. And funny enough, there weren't many girls that there weren't many girls that I drew in that period. There were, but every time I drew a girl, it was a little bit difficult for me to get the hang of it. I've always felt like it was a struggle for me to get used to drawing girls. And because of that, recently, ever since I got the iPad and I started drawing a lot, it was a golden opportunity for me to start drawing a lot of girls and practicing a lot. And so I practiced doing so many drawing of girls, just proportion, no shading, no shadows, no lighting, nothing, just line work. And so recently, while I was going through Pinterest, I stumbled on Billie Eilish, and I'm like, you know what, Billie Eilish is cool. I'm not very into her music. I do feel there is a lot in her portraits. There is a way with her expressions and her photographs that I feel like maybe I can't explain it verbally, but I can express it visually. And that's what I want to do in today's video. So as you can see, I start a lot of my drawings with doing a lot of straight line, edgy lines to form the shape of the face. Maybe I didn't do so with the hair. I should, because everything here at the start has to be really like just straight lines, because it's much easier to form the face that way rather than using curvy lines. I started this and I continue to do so, and then I started doing more curvy lines. And then you see here, after I finish refining the drawing, I start with putting in the initial color shade that I want to use. It's pretty dark in here, but that's how I do it. So it's a pretty dark skin, and then I put the hair on a different layer as well, darker also. But then later on, that's when I start. After I finish the skin and the hair and the shirt, she has a shirt in here. After I finish that, I start laying down the values, the shadows, the highlights, and in a very, very simple manner. And then later on, I start going into details. So my favorite part to do in the drawing of any drawing is hair. Hair is by far, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful because it's so complex, and there are so many lines and so much detail in it of highlight, shadows. For me, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to draw. I want you to see here that even though I'm in the very last stages of the drawing, I'm still adjusting stuff. I'm still adjusting the proportions of the face, because there are sometimes things that I don't see, I can't see at the start, that maybe someone else watching if someone would watch me draw, maybe someone can pick it up, but I can't always pick it up. And the same thing here, I'm still adjusting the eyebrow, I'm still adjusting proportions, because the more you add shadows and lights and stuff like that to a drawing, that's when stuff like this starts popping up, starts showing that, oh, you should have done this eye maybe a little bit bigger and stuff like that. I cannot see it in the initial stages. I have to go forward. And that's why doing traditional was a bit hard for me, because of the fact that I had to fix stuff later on, and it was so hard to fix it in tradition. I like what I did. I like what I did. I like the overall outcome of the drawing. I know that there are some areas that could have been fixed better. Like, I feel like the proportions are still a little bit off, but I'm still satisfied with it. Tell me what you think. Tell me if there is something else that I have missed or I should have done. This can help me improve a lot. I like how I got the mouth and how I got the eye to give that expression, because usually it's the eye and the mouth that gives the best expression of any person. That's why I feel like I'm very satisfied with the, I would say, emotions coming out of this drawing. As always, there's an Arabic version of this video. I will link it up in the comment section below. See, I did it better. See. Okay, but tell me what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.